This is WWP Weekly Wrestling Podcast.
Here at Squared Circle Live, representing the Weekly Wrestling Podcast, I'm your co-host, Matthew Grant. I'm joined by Amanda Reborn as Matt Sydal. Talk a little bit about that Reborn nickname, man, and talk a little bit about being here at Squared Circle Live.
Okay, great questions, Matthew. First of all, I was told this was a podcast, not a video podcast, but I will still stay and do the interview with you because I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate what happened tonight. This Squared Circle Live is extraordinary. I said everything came full squared circle tonight with a guy like Michael Elgin.
Oh, man.
This is a man who started in this ring and now has become an elite performer in the industry. Not just top notch, but elite. One of the best of the best. And being able to be in there with him tonight created a very special atmosphere. I haven't been back to Toronto since I was with WWE. Yeah. I mean, I won the WWE World Tag Team Championships.
Right here in Toronto, I believe.
Well, I technically, no, it was Edmonton, but it was on Canadian soil. And as a young American boy, growing up, wanting to be like Bret Hart, dreaming of dropping out of high school, taking my mom's station wagon, driving north to come here and get a reception like I did tonight was absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. And as far as Reborn goes, well, one, clever play on words. Wow, Matthew, you're a clever man. I know, I get it. Thank you. But what Reborn truly means, and it's funny, after I was released by WWE, I wasn't reborn yet. I took a special trip down to the Peruvian rainforest, right off the Amazon River, deep in the heart of the jungle, places where there's no electricity 24/7, there's no Wi-Fi. I went down there for 10 days and I stayed for 3 weeks. What I did is the definition of soul searching because I wasn't sure. My life got cut out from underneath me. I had a broken foot that never heals, limping, every day waking up in pain, losing the dream gig. Everything felt like it was slipping away from me. And I went down to the Amazon to decide, am I going to continue or am I going to throw in the towel and go do something else? I'm not a dummy. I could go work any job anywhere. However, when I was down there, I rediscovered my love and I rediscovered the passion and I felt the way I felt when I watched ECW when I was 16 years old and I saw it on that TV screen and I said, that needs to be me someday. And I felt that again when I was in the rainforest. As insane as that sounds, I connected interpersonally, deep down. I looked deep within. Now, it didn't happen the first week. It didn't happen the second week. It happened on that third week. Then I was reborn. Came back, went to work, hitting the circuit. Now I'm here. It is a beautiful thing. And the rebirth continues. And lucky for me, it was a positive and generous and wonderful rebirth. Because people, you can be reborn and be reborn horribly. Yep. I, however, was very fortunate to be surrounded with people that love me and to be in an industry that loves and respects me. And I love it back. My work is play. And that's why I'm sitting here smiling today.
Absolutely, man. You were also at Ring of Honor over the past couple of days for Survival of the Fittest. Talk a little bit about Survival of the Fittest.
Well, so yeah, I have been wrestling for 3 days straight. It's been awesome. Survival of the Fittest 2006, I nearly won.
History lessons.
Nearly won. Went into the finals. I was one of the last 3 eliminated. Last night, I was the
second, I believe, third
elimination because I pinned Adam Page and then Tommaso snapped me in half. But that's reasonable because what happened in Ring of Honor, what changed is the new talent that's come in, they're not new talent. They're new talent to me because I haven't wrestled them. Yep. But they're far from new.
They're so good.
They're Michael Elgins. They're Tommasos. They're Adam Page. How about Adam Cole? How about Michael Bennett? These guys weren't in Ring of Honor when I was there, and they are holding that company up. They're walking it around on their backs.
That's exactly right.
And I love coming back in and saying, hey, guys, I'm back. Say, high five my Briscoe bros. Boom. Mark, Jay, the guys that have been holding down Ring of Honor since day one. Roderick Strong, BJ Whitmer, Jimmy Jacobs. Those guys, my friends, are still there.
The decade's
there. But now we've got the kingdom. And what I love is there's a chessboard. But I don't see any pawns. I see knights, kings, rooks, whatever the castle thing is. I don't know. I'm not really a chess man. But you see what I'm saying? I don't see any pawns. I see stars. And coming back to Ring of Honor, I let them know, you want to be a star, you got to hang with me. I want to push these guys to the limit. I want to challenge them. I want to stretch them sideways. When they're running straight, I want to go sideways. I want to make them think. I want to make them work. And I'm going to make them earn it. If they want to beat me, and it's survival of the fittest, I wrestled Hansen. Have you seen this madman?
Oh, my goodness.
He is a nut. The first time.
Unbelievable.
I've never spoken to him ever in my entire life until I saw him straight across the ring. And I just got fired. I looked at him, and I had two choices. Fear or courage. Guess which one I picked?
I can only imagine which one you picked.
That's right. Courage. I jumped right out and went right for him. I lived. I didn't beat him. He didn't beat me. We went at it, and the fight will go on for another day.
I was just about to say that's something that needs to be retouched upon. And speaking of earning your spot, man, PWG, Battle of Los Angeles, 24 of the best in the world, and you were in that tournament. Talk a little bit about that.
There's something special in the air at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I feel the best way to watch professional wrestling is live, in person, there, witnessing it. Television does not do justice because you can't tap into the ether, the aura, the atmosphere that is existing around it. When you're there live, it's special.
It is. Especially Reseda, California.
And Reseda is an animal of its own. It's its own unique piece. And if you're a true wrestling fan, you should experience it. During the Battle of Los Angeles, the matches were great. I loved every single one of them. There was a 10-man tag on that final night that nearly brought me to tears. 10 men wrestling. What nearly brought me to tears was the beauty of what was occurring. We had 10 guys. They were wrestling in slow motion. Now, some people might be offended by that. But some places like Reseda, California, the entire crowd moved in slow motion with them. That's the connectivity. That's the exchange. That's the symbiotic relationship between professional wrestler and audience member. Because without that synergistic relationship, I have nothing. And what are you going to do? Sit around and drink beer and look at an empty ring? Hell no. But that interaction is what makes wrestlers step their game up. Without subconsciously, no one's going out there to half-ass it. But when that crowd brings their own energy, it's an amplifier to your own personal energy. And in Reseda, California, they've got a supercharged amplifier, and it's on red. They've got that gauge pulled back. It's on red, and it's... Be there, live, witness it. Highly encourage it. I'll be back there on December 12th.
Looking forward to it.
I'll also be back in the Toronto, Mississauga area on the 28th and 29th of November.
Battle Arts.
At Battle Arts. I'll be doing a seminar for all the young wrestlers, and then I'll also be doing a performance for all the fans. It's going to be sweet. I'm getting to dig Toronto. I'm going to go home, buy one of those Canadian Goose jackets because I can't walk around shirtless all the time as much as I try. This doesn't really fly up here. But guys, I would want to tell you thanks for interviewing me. It's been a pleasure up here. So.
No, man. Anything you want to throw out there, whether it be plugs, whether it be merch, anything.
Yes, plugs and merch. No, guys. I didn't mean to grab your mic. I feel like you're Joe Rogan at the end of the UFCs, and the guys are always trying to grab the mic when he's fighting them with it. Anyway, I'm a big UFC fan. However, what I'd like to plug is not the next UFC pay-per-view. What I would like to plug is my Instagram, at Matt Sydal, MATTSYDAL.
It's in across the screen.
You can see it at the bottom of your screen. Also, at Find Evan is my Twitter. I guess I could change it, but I'm just don't care.
And plus you got the verified. Why not?
Yeah, at Find Evan. But my Instagram I'm very interactive on, and I also have a new Facebook page. It's under my real name, Matthew Corkland. I think it says entertainer.
Yeah, I believe so.
Something. Like me on that. I only have like 600 likes. I literally opened it up like last week. But that's another platform where I can be interactive. I talk to young wrestlers on there. I talk to fans. Talk to you guys on there. That's the whole point is the give and take.
Is that the future
energy,
for Matt Sydal?
The energy and the love that I get from you guys, I give it right back. When I give it back, I don't feel like I have less in me. I feel like I actually get more by giving it out. So I invite everybody to join me on this little journey.
Honestly, one of my favorite interviews I've done to date. Thank you so much, Matt. Looking forward to having you back in Toronto.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.